You keep choosing the path that feels familiar, not because it's right, because it doesn't ask you to change. You tell yourself you're being smart, strategic, waiting for the right moment. But every time something challenges you, every time discomfort appears, you find a reason to step back. You've been stepping back for months, maybe longer. Subscribe for daily discipline. There's a specific feeling you've learned to avoid. It shows up when you're about to do something that might expose you, when you're about to try something you're not already good at, when someone might see you struggle. The feeling is heavy. It sits in your chest. It whispers that you should wait, that you're not ready yet, that you need more preparation, more certainty, more proof that it will work. So you listen to it. You pull back. You find something easier to do instead. Something you've done before. Something that feels productive but doesn't push you forward. And here's what makes it dangerous. It doesn't feel like avoidance. It feels like wisdom. Like you're being responsible. Like you're protecting yourself from unnecessary risk. But time keeps moving. Weeks pass. Months pass. And you're still in the same position. Still waiting for the discomfort to go away before you move. It won't. Growth lives on the other side of that feeling. Not past it. Through it. Most people spend years circling around challenges. They study them. They plan for them. They talk about them. But they never step into them. Because stepping in means feeling incompetent for a while. It means making mistakes in front of people. It means not knowing the answers. It means being uncomfortable without knowing when it will end. And that's the part no one prepares you for. Discomfort doesn't come with a timer. You don't know if it will last 3 days or 3 months. You don't know if you'll succeed or fail. You just know it's hard right now. So your brain does what it's designed to do. It looks for the exit. It finds reasons to stop. It tells you that maybe this isn't your path. Maybe you're not built for this. Maybe there's an easier way. And sometimes there is an easier way. But easier doesn't mean better. Easier means you stay the same. Let's be specific about what you're actually doing. You're not resting. You're not recovering. You're hiding. You're choosing comfort and calling it strategy. You're avoiding effort and calling it patience. You're protecting your ego and calling it self-care. And every day you do this, you fall further behind the person you could have been. Not because you lack talent. Not because you lack resources. Because you lack the willingness to feel inadequate. You want to be good at things immediately. You want to start from a position of competence. You want people to see you winning, not learning. But learning looks like losing at first. It looks like confusion, like frustration, like repeated failure. And you've convinced yourself you can skip that part, that you can think your way through it, plan your way around it, wait until you're ready. But readiness is a lie you tell yourself. You will never feel ready. You will never feel certain. You will never have all the information. At some point you have to move anyway. And the longer you wait, the harder it gets. Not because the task gets harder, because you get weaker. Your tolerance for discomfort shrinks. Your need for comfort grows. Your standards for what qualifies as too hard become softer. And eventually everything feels too hard. Everything feels like too much. Not because it is. Because you've trained yourself to retreat. You've practiced quitting so many times it's become automatic. The moment something doesn't feel good, you stop. The moment you feel doubt, you pause. The moment you feel resistance, you redirect. And you wonder why nothing ever changes. It's because change requires you to do the thing that feels wrong, to push when your body says stop, to continue when your mind says quit, to stay in the discomfort long enough to adapt. But you keep waiting for it to feel right first. It won't. Not until after. Here's what you need to understand. Productive discomfort has a signature. It feels hard but not harmful. It makes you doubt yourself but doesn't destroy you. It's uncomfortable but not unbearable. When you're in it, you feel exposed. You feel uncertain. You feel like you're doing it wrong. But you're still functioning. You're still capable. You're just not comfortable. And that's the signal. That's how you know you're growing. If it feels smooth, you're repeating. If it feels impossible, you're overreaching. But if it feels difficult and doable at the same time, you're exactly where you need to be. So stop running from that feeling. Stop interpreting discomfort as a sign you're on the wrong path. Start recognizing it as proof you're on the right one. The path that doesn't challenge you doesn't change you. The work that doesn't push you doesn't develop you. The comfort you're protecting is the cage you're building. And every day you choose it, you make it stronger. Here's your instruction. Identify one thing you've been avoiding because it feels too uncomfortable. Not dangerous. Not impossible. Just uncomfortable. Something you know would move you forward but you've been putting off. Maybe it's a conversation you need to have. Maybe it's a skill you need to learn. Maybe it's a project you need to start. Whatever it is, you know what it is. You've known for a while. You just keep finding reasons to delay. Stop delaying. Not next week. Not when you feel ready. No. Do the thing that makes you uncomfortable. Stay in it longer than you want to. Push past the point where you usually quit. Not because it will feel good. Because it will make you stronger. And strength isn't built in comfort. It's built in the moments you wanted to stop but didn't. In the days you felt inadequate but kept going. In the weeks you doubted yourself but stayed consistent. That's where growth lives. In the space between wanting to quit and choosing to continue. Most people never enter that space. They spend their entire lives avoiding it. Choosing the familiar. Protecting their comfort. And wondering why they never become more than they are. You don't have to be most people. You just have to be willing to feel uncomfortable. Not forever. Just long enough to change. Time is moving. Your comfort won't stop it. Your excuses won't slow it. Your intentions won't matter if you never act on them. So act. Move toward the discomfort. Stay in it. Let it reshape you. That's the only way forward. Subscribe for daily discipline.